video.
He's gonna see this on Facebook
Anyways.
and be like creeped out and get her
From the
shit.
farm.
So back to Victoria. Hey, we got
Because of
you.
the injustice of the
So
Homestead
evil.
Act
Anyways.
and the people on the farms, they formed
National Farmers Alliance.
That's
And
like,
then there was still the Colored National Alliance.
Yeah, and there was a colored one too because
oh,
you know
so stop, so you color it in like.
What about
colored was a separate one. Colored.
I'm gonna put some color
Because
in
they didn't want black people in their
You
union.
can't spell it. C O.
I changed it to an O.
It's
Gosh.
like an E.
Because it was an E.
Stop, you don't have the camera on it.
Okay, so
It's color. Oh shit.
Yeah, you gotta write colored in colors.
and anyways, those
preferably
unions,
brown or
those
black.
unions were trying to like work with each other to like keep prices at a constant level because the whole protective tariffs going on were helping the businesses by making their stuff like, or the imported stuff more expensive.
Yeah.
But then the farms, they're trying to export their stuff, and like the other countries got mad and started charging more.
Coffee flavor.
Okay, can I explain the Indians?
Yeah, you want me to hold the camera? I won't stop the video this
Power
time.
to the Indians.
All right. The Indians were the big part of the West, you know, because that was their land originally. Oh, let's go to the map in the book. Map in the book. Map in the book. Right
Okay, so while she's saying
there. Map
that,
in the book. See that? That's 1790.
oh, can I say something?
And then after the people came and pushed them off their land, that's how far they got. That's how much land they got.
And this is like
This is now
2000. But if you look at the 2000 one, like right there in Michigan, there's a little.
All right.
There's a little guy, and that's by Central Michigan. That's
Somebody's
where
shadow.
Some
Oh,
Chippewa.
is that my shadow?
That's you.
That's where some Chippewa Indians are. So
Alright.
I'm part Chippewa. I'm mixed with Chippewa and Cherokee.
That's kind of awesome.
Yep.
So
All right,
where
back
were
to
we?
the Indians.
So we haven't even
So
started talking about the
people
Indians.
were trying to kick them off the land as they moved west. As the people moved west, they were like, "This is my land now," even though you've been here for a long time. So, the Sioux Indians were like the big.
They were nomadic herders.
Yeah, they went
followed
from-
the buffalo.
Hey,
They
peace
went
out,
from-
camera people. Yeah.
He's Asian.
Oh, he was on camera.
Hi, Drew. Come here.
Okay, back to the board.
Yeah, back to the thing. All right, the Sioux Indians were Indians.
Yay.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
They were nomadic Indians.
They were nomadic Indians.
Followed
But
the
weren't they
buffalo.
the ones who changed, like, they were nomadic? I mean, they were, like, something. They changed to hunter-gatherers. And
I think all the Indians did. Well,
Yeah,
most
well-
of them.
well, a lot of
when the
Indians
Spanish brought horses,
yeah, a lot of Indians had to change their ways, you know, to fit.
it's kind of
all
sad.
this. Yeah. They had to move, like, they were just nomadic, and then they had to,
Like the ghost dance.
yeah.
The Americans said it was illegal to do the ghost dance.
The Americans said that it was illegal to do the sun dance, which was actually called the
Oh
ghost
yeah, the
dance,
sun
too.
dance. They changed it to the ghost
Yeah, they
dance.
changed it to the ghost dance.
No, it was like a ghost dance coalition or something. Like a
Yeah.
cult. It was a cult.
It was a cult. And so when they banned the ghost dance, it led to the battle/massacre of Wounded Knee.
Hey, this chair.
Yeah, which
This
was
chair is not
a
holding
very
on.
big battle.
A very big.
Another Indian massacre of American people was the Fetterman Massacre,
Jesus Christ, Victoria,
which
you're
led
right
to the Battle of Little Bighorn,
You're right small.
who was led by George Custer. And
Who
George
died?
Custer was in search of gold when he went, and battled like, hey.
But he died.
Yeah, but he died. That was like,
They said he killed himself so that he wouldn't be like
Yeah.
tortured by the Indians.
it was like poetic justice.
He wouldn't
there.
get burned to death like in that movie.
Because when the Indians
was
caught
hard to
people,
take
they would
out.
like cut out their eyes and,
And
stuff
eat
while
their
they were
hearts.
still
Go
alive.
Indians! Go Indians!
And like they would just
They would gouge their
they would
eyes out.
mutilate them, and it was terrible. So
Yeah.
people just killed themselves.
People just killed themselves so they wouldn't feel the terribleness of them ripping their limbs off. So,
And that brings
and
up here.
another thing that people were trying to do to the Indians was civilize them. Civilize, because they weren't civilized, right? They were, whatever.
They were
So
Indians.
they sent them to Indian school. Like, the Indians went to
children.
school. The children. They sent the Indians.
They took
to
them away
school.
from their parents and were
Yeah.
like, "Oh well, say
You've got to
bye."
assimilate into our culture.
Point the damn camera.
No, stop. The security guard that kicked us out last time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go back to this video.
All right. So,
If you guys are still doing this when I get
we're still going to be doing it when she gets back. All right.
Dang, in the time of this video, people left.
All right. So, where was I at? Oh, the Indian schools. Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to assimilate them into American culture, but a lot of them didn't want to do that. So that's another thing that led to like the revolts and everything.
You forgot Sitting Bull.
Oh yeah, this guy over here, Sitting Bull. Notice how he's not connected to anything?
Sort of.
Well, he's kind of connected, but he was just there. Like he
was an example.
Yeah, he was a Sioux chief.
They just followed his example in that battle.
The Indian Reorganization Act was
It was
they tried to get the Indians back, back together after
back to their culture.
Yeah, back to their culture after the settlers, ruined their life.
Kind of dumb after all that.
Like, oh hey, yeah, we can fix your life now.
At least they tried.
You can do what you want now. So they set up, reserve systems. Reservation, not reserve. Reservation. Reserve is money. All right. Reservation systems. So now, they have Indian land reserves, in like Tennessee. I went to one of those. All right. And Great Sioux Reservation was where? Oh, okay. Discard that. If you,
It was somewhere.
You should look that
But that
up.
was just like one of the main places they sent Indians.
Yeah, and the Dogs Severalty Act.
Severalty.
That of 1877 did. Pause for a moment while I regather my thoughts. Yes.
What chapter is this? 26?
26. It's okay. Hey.
That's 24. 25. We're at chapter 26.
Hey. I feel like this is important to our knowledge.
Oh, it dissolved many tribes as legal entities, wiped out tribal ownership of land, set up family heads with 160 acres of land, and it said that citizenship will be granted in 25 years, even though that didn't even happen until 1924. And I don't know what that word is. Oh, unallotted land sold to the railroads and settlers, and the proceeds were used to civilize the Indians. So, yeah.
It dissolved the tribes?
It dissolved something.
Dissolved stuff.
Many tribes as legal entities, whatever that means.
Yeah, okay. It wiped out tribal ownership of land.
And then they took the land and just gave it to, like, family heads. Like, each family had its own land.
Yeah. And Indians were not used to having, just one person, like, head of their tribes and stuff. They were more like,
They were more community.
one for all for one kind of thing. I'm going to go with.
They were more community.
Yeah, they were more community. That's all I got.
And they didn't...
That's all I got. And they weren't used to this.
They weren't used to, like, being
land
confined.
ownership. Yeah. They were like,
They were used to just
walk
having their
around.
land. Oh, and then there was Geronimo. I don't know where he came
I remember him. He had an awesome name. He was right here.
Geronimo.
An Apache.
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 Oh, somebody wrote a book.
The one who yawns.
Helen Hunt Jackson wrote a book called A Century of Dishonor.
Helen Hunt. I remember her. She is part of the Indian. She wasn't an Indian, I know that.
No, but she wrote a book that
about the Indians.
Chronicled government ruthlessness and chicanery, or I don't know what that word is, in dealing with Indians.
Helen Hunt Jackson. She's another entity over here. A book about nothing.
It chronicled the government ruthlessness.
Government
People.
cruelty.
She insisted. So yeah,
So is this?
we're bored to see the board.
Hello. Hi.
There's a space over here, you
Vote against the law. Oh, that really stinks.
guys. Probably
So I see you guys
Killing
have
brain
full
cells.
shots here.
Yeah.
Groat, constant thunder. Yeah,
it's,
internalize.
It's kind of temporal, huh?
Disenfranchisement.
How many years are we talking here?
Ghetto apartment.
Oh, this is from like 1865 to 1900-ish, somewhere around there.
It's fairly short.
Mm-hmm.
Four Japanese.